everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Mornings on Good Morning Britain are known for their sharp debates, cheeky banter, and whirlwind of breaking news. But behind the studio lights and polished segments, veteran presenter Richard Madeley was grappling with something far less glamorous: an unsettling fear that he might pass out on live television. The broadcasting legend, often described as a mix between Alan Partridge and your charming yet occasionally unpredictable uncle, recently revealed a personal struggle that had been quietly brewing behind the scenes. For months, Madeley was starting each day with a jolt of caffeine and adrenaline, but no fuel. "I was getting up at 3:45 a.m., racing to the studio, slapping on a bit of makeup, and diving into live TV without even so much as a banana," Richard confessed during a candid behind-the-scenes chat. "I thought I could get by on just tea and nerves, but my body had other ideas." According to Madeley, the symptoms crept in gradually: lightheadedness, a foggy brain, a dizzy spell during an interview with a government minister. It all culminated in a particularly unsettling morning when he momentarily lost focus mid-sentence. "It was one of those Brexit-heavy mornings," he chuckled, "and I was looking into the camera thinking, what on earth am I even saying? My mouth was moving, but I couldn't string a thought together. For a split second, I felt like I might actually keel over." That moment became the turning point. Behind the laughter and professionalism, Madeley admitted that he'd been neglecting his body's most basic need: food. "I've always been a bit of a breakfast skipper," he said. "Even back in the This Morning days with Judy, I put off eating until late morning. But GMB is a different beast. You're up in the middle of the night, you've got lights glaring at you, producers talking in your ear, viewers tweeting, and you're discussing global politics before most people have opened their eyes. It takes a toll." After a quiet word with the show's health and wellness consultant, "Yes, GMB has one," Madeley agreed to tweak his routine. The first step: introducing a proper breakfast. Now his mornings begin with a protein-rich smoothie, a bowl of porridge with honey, and what he calls a single life-saving slice of toast with peanut butter. "I was skeptical at first," he admitted, "but honestly, it's been a revelation. I've got energy, I can think clearly, and most importantly, I no longer feel like I'm one step away from face-planting into the desk." Colleagues on the show have noticed the difference too. Susanna Reid, his co-host and occasional verbal sparring partner, praised Richard's new glow. "He's sharper, funnier, and just more present," she said. "Plus, we've had far fewer off-air debates about whether marmalade is a fruit or a condiment. I think his brain fog is clearing." Behind the banter, there's a more serious takeaway. Morning shows are notorious for their grueling hours, and many presenters push themselves beyond healthy limits. Richard's experience serves as a reminder that even seasoned pros need to listen to their bodies. "It's so easy to fall into the trap of thinking you're invincible, especially in this industry," Richard said. "But the truth is, if you don't look after yourself, you can't do your job properly. I learned that the hard way." He's now advocating for more transparency around the physical demands of TV presenting. People see the glamour, the studio lights, the tailored suits, but they don't see the 3 a.m. alarms, the skipped meals, the constant pressure to be on. It's not sustainable unless you take care of yourself. As for the future, Richard says he's committed to sticking with his new routine and even expanding it. He's experimenting with morning meditation, a quick stretch routine, and perhaps most shockingly, cutting back on caffeine. "I'll never give up my morning tea completely," he said with a wink. "But I've traded in my 4th cup for some water and a bit of fruit. Turns out hydration is kind of important." Fans of the show have responded with warmth and support, flooding social media with messages applauding Richard for his honesty and self-awareness. One viewer tweeted, "Mad respect to Richard Madeley for admitting he was struggling. Too many people ignore warning signs. Glad he's taking care of himself, In a world where on-air personalities often seem untouchable, Madeley's confession has reminded us that even the most polished presenters have their vulnerable moments, and that sometimes, the key to staying upright is as simple as eating breakfast. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Netflix World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.